We'll talk about the farce of the carbon tax rebates in a minute. One thing that's really bothered me is the government refusing to tell us how much money they're generating from the carbon taxes. Does the CTF have any data on that? Because the government certainly doesn't want us to know.
So, to add insult to injury, not only are they screwing us with the carbon tax on our essentials, like driving to work, heating your home, and eating are not options that we can just opt out of, okay? There's not like choosing between ice hockey and field hockey here. These are essentials. It's about, last time I checked in the federal government's budget document, it was about $13 billion. But the insult part that I was going to allude to there is that they didn't call it the carbon tax income. They called it something ridiculous, like climate fee that will be rebated fully to Canadians amount. I'm not kidding. It's gross. Like George Orwell is turning in his grave.
Yes.
So I'm from British Columbia originally, born and raised out there. I worked on Parliament Hill for like 20 years. But before I was the Alberta director for the CTF, I was the BC director. The BC government has been screwing people with the carbon tax since 2008. They started this trend. To be clear, though, at least in their budget document, they list it as the carbon tax revenue. Like it's right there, spelled out with all those letters. And so they were doing that in their budget year over year, so you could at least see it right away. I had to dig and get super creative to find it in the Trudeau budget, which, by the way, is way too long. Like it's hundreds of pages.
Yes, it is.
The federal budget should be about 85 pages long, mostly math and tables.
Pages this past year.
What's that?
497 pages this past year.
Ridiculous. Yeah. And most of it is verbiage. It's not numbers and tables and data.